If I can do this. So yesterday yesterday was Kiss. Now, if we know the band Kiss, I reckon this will come up for me like last time. Doesn't.
Yeah, we do know the band Kiss. So what's 45 years of...
So yeah, Kiss has, let's see if I can pop it up. So essentially last night, they've that's the end of their tour. They had a big their second farewell tour, and they've better take these shades off. It's like making my head look not really. So yeah, essentially they've hung up the boots last night. 50 years. They played Madison Square. Yeah, Madison Square Garden. They played last night. 50th year they're on now, and had the end of the road tour. Ended last night. Gone. So that's
sad
it.
times.
So, but I streamed it on pay-per-view, watched it, and yeah, it was sad times for the the Kiss fans out here. But people reckon it was time for them to wrap it up. They're getting old, 70-something, lugging around all that big gear and stuff. But there was a thing. What were Kiss going to do now? Everyone's like, are they just going to hang it up and not get any more revenue because they love the coin? So here we go. This is what happened at the very end. I think I should be able to play this one because it's from some random bloke. So here we go. So this is what happens at the very end. The boys are going nuts.
Bit of vol.
Actually, I won't get the volume going on here just in case. So
he won't hit us.
we should be fine. So they're doing they got the big thing going on. It was the big stage show for the boys.
For the last one.
But at the very end, everyone's wondering how they're going to finish this and what happens here. So essentially, they're going to do something big, the boys, because they weren't just going to go out and just say, hang on, we're done.
Sure.
So they finish off the show. Here we go. And then they just, here we go. Let's go it.
That's right. We're happy to watch.
No, I think we will get claimed, yeah. So there we go. The boys, they
big.
Essentially, they just smoked the boys out. And when I was watching, I was like, shit, they better lay off the smoke here. The boys are going to absolutely...
what do they do? They disappear or something?
Fall to bits in here. So essentially, they disappear, right? But then what happens... Because at the very end, Paul says, welcome to the new era or something. And everyone's like, oh boy, what are they doing now? So they've turned themselves into avatars. All right? Kiss avatars.
What is going on?
So Kiss avatars are here. So, they're not going to obviously be performing themselves anymore, but they've put themselves into avatars. All right?
Can we press play? Can we throw this guy a like too for his good work?
Yeah.
Throw him a like. Yeah, give him another 400.
So this is it. They played this at the very end of the last concert yesterday. So essentially, they've kind of with AI and all this kind of stuff. They're going down that realm. So they played this. Everyone's like, "What's going on?" Right? So essentially, what happens is there's a QR code at the end. They're getting up to it with the modern times. Yeah, you hit the QR code, and it pretty much takes you to all this stuff about. I won't play this video because it is off from their one. But if you can see here, they did all this this tracking and stuff like that on their faces and stuff like that. Got all the bits and bobs going. So it says, here we go, Kiss will be born as avatars.
How's this?
So this is what's going to happen instead
of Kiss. Money, baby.
Yeah, but a lot of backlash. A lot of people aren't happy about it. The Kiss fans, they're just a bit old and shit like these days. They're old. And they don't want anything new happening. They just want leave the legacy alone, which, fair enough. That's what you think. But I'm all for it. Something a bit different. Yeah. I would think personally, I was on Frothies, right? And I went to Rod Laver, and the whole of Rod Laver was a big screen, and it was just playing Kiss songs, doing with all this going on.
Yeah,
the actual animation stuff, the possibilities you can do when you're just doing more up and date kind of stuff. So this is what they're doing now. So a lot of backlash. Everyone's going, just hang it up. Oh, they've just ruined it. They shouldn't have done this. And so it went from the last emotional moments to trying to get more money out of the fans and stuff like that. But they showed that.
Interesting.
But great to see, that the old boys are still, keep up with I think keep up with the modern times and stuff like that. People say they don't like it, but I'm telling you, if you put a big screen up at Rod Laver and play the Kiss music and have all this shit going on, pyro and shit going on, people absolutely froth it.
You beam them out to the fans. It'll be a bit happening. I'd like to a new era begins.
A new era begins.
We'll be there for the first one.
That's it.
We will be there for the new era.
I think good on them. You keep doing stuff because you want to be a part of it still. You want to keep it going. It's like anything. You stop doing shit and you just fade away, don't you? If Paulie and Gene at 65 stop working hard or stop doing stuff with the brand and stuff like that, they'll fade away and they'll be probably
For sure.
cooked by
They wanna-
like 80, 85 or something. So
How old are the boys now? 70.
I think 75 and 72.
Yeah,
or
geez, they're still
3
doing
or
well to
something
get
like
out in that gear as well for that
that.
last
Exactly.
one.
Well, that's why they hung it up. You know,
Was it a good last show?
great last show? Yeah, they really went wild on it all, and big fireworks and the whole lot. So
Yeah, man,
it was
man.
great. So there's your Kiss
There it is.
update, and it was end of an era, but that's
And you're a sad guy. You have a beer with to
No, I didn't know. I've got to really just pick the beers coming into Queensland now. But well, it's not Queensland. It's called Christmas. But
Christmas time.
No beers. But no, it was good to watch. And sad times. Yeah. Knowing that, but they'll be doing something. You know, there's always stuff going on. And
For
to be
sure.
honest, he needed to go. And like Paul Stanley, the lead singer, he's had that many vocal surgeries and little things like that where he can't hit the notes he wants to anymore.
Yeah.
And it's becomes more of a, you're only just going for the nostalgia anyway. So
Yeah.
may
Yeah.
as well pull the pin. And that's what I mean. Pull the pin. Go see these AI dudes do it with some vocals that are, maybe pulled from, 15, 20 years ago or something where he was sounding spot on. And
Yeah,
that's
Callie, that was their last show, mate. It was the last night, Madison Square Garden. Faulty was just saying that they've turned into
that's it,
avatars
pay-per-view.
now.
And
So,
I haven't got a pay-per-view in years since we used to do the
so how
wrestling
is it
pay-per-views.
that you pay for the pay-per-view and then about 4 seconds later it's on YouTube?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh well.
what'd you-
This bloke this bloke here has ripped it completely, and it looks like in HD as well. So
But yeah, last ever show.
I don't know how they can get away with
50
that.
years in the making for the big
But yeah.